Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today we've got a couple of new things to do. First of all, we need these superposition oscillators to get the next milestone unlocked. I have enough of the rest of the stuff, so that's not going to be a problem. They're already in. And then we need to get stuck into another part for the project assembly. And that is the AI expansion server, and that needs quite a bit of stuff. Lots of work to do, so let's get stuck in. In the last episode, we unlocked a new machine that we haven't seen yet, and that is called the Quantum Encoder. It's pretty big and impressive, and that's what it looks like. Pretty nice. Anyway, so let's see, what do we need to make in this? We need superposition oscillators. Superposition oscillators need dark matter crystals, we haven't seen that before. Crystal oscillators, which we have. Clad sheeting, which we have. And excited photonic matter, another thing we haven't seen yet, so we're going to have to figure out how to make all of that. In addition, neural quantum processors. For that we need time crystals, which we are making, supercomputers, which we're making, excited trigons, which we're making, and then there's this excited photonic matter again. And both of those are pretty important in the AI expansion server. There's the neural quantum processor, there's the superposition oscillator, we've got the magnetic field generators, and there's this excited photonic matter again. So that's obviously a thing. But everything needs to start somewhere, so we're going to start with the superposition oscillators and get that out of the way. Alright, so I have an area set up with 3 of these quantum encoders, and they are going to do what we need, I think, for the AI expansion servers. So this one down here is for the superposition oscillators. We're going to have to figure out how to deal with the dark matter residue. I think it goes into making dark matter crystals. Let's have a look. Okay, so dark matter residue. We can make it in the converter using reanimated SAM straight into dark matter residue. Cool. And then it's used in making dark matter crystals with diamonds. And here's, oh yes, there's an alternate recipe that popped up to turn dark matter residue straight into dark matter crystals, which I thought seemed quite handy. So that takes care of the dark matter residue. Let's have a look at this excited photonic matter. That is made in the converter, and it's literally just created out of nothing in the converter. Well, that's pretty straightforward. So we're going to need a couple of converters, and then we're going to need to get some reanimated SAM down from this side. And I do believe I have a spare amount coming down because I've got 120 and I'm using 60 in this machine over here. So I've got 60 spare, so I can tee that off, which I've basically done already just by taking a belt out of here. I'll bring that across, and I think we're going to use the dark matter crystal stuff over on this side mostly. So I'll just bring the animated SAM over here, and I'll put down a converter right there. Let's see how we're going to do this. Right, inputs on this side. I could probably move it over a bit. There we go, sort of centered in some way. So this is going to make us dark matter residue. I'm going to have to check my space because I need space for a particle accelerator. Oh, well, I think I may be able to do this. So if I just hold that. Okay, so this will come in. It will come out of the pipe over here. It will go into here and everything looks good. This will then come out over here, the crystals, and then the crystals will feed in. Good. Okay, so now I just have to figure out how many. Okay, so I need 12 dark matter crystals over here, and that appears to be the only place that I need it. Oh, I didn't build the darn particle accelerator. All right, now it's built. Really, I only need 12 because I'm going to only do 2 superposition oscillators per minute for now. But that also means that I have to deal with 50 dark matter residue as a byproduct of this process. So, let's have a look. Alright, well, I'm going to get the reanimated SAM through. So I'll put a conveyor lift hole over there. I only need 50. Oh, is that it? Okay. And that makes 100 dark matter residue, which is far more than I need. Far, far more. So I'm going to have to underclock this. I think it was 15. So I'm only going to be using 7.5 reanimated SAM. Oh, hang on a second. I'm losing my mind here. Alright, so we need 12 dark matter crystals. If we come in here and we underclock this to make 12, now we're probably going to end up making more at some point, so I'll make it so that I can increase the system. But that means I need 120 dark matter residue for now. So 120. Ah, this only makes 100. So I might need to just overclock this just a spot because I don't want to do two of them. But that's just for a start, because I'm going to be cutting this amount down because this process produces, in fact, the whole line produces dark matter residue. So I'm going to have to figure that out. That's going to be a little bit complicated because we don't want to choke that line. So whatever is coming out of there is going to be supplemented by what is coming out of these machines, and they're going to feed into this. And at the end, maybe we won't be using this at all. But let's see. All right, I just got to get the reanimated Sam in over here. So we'll grab a belt, and we're going to bring that. Oh, interesting. Okay, we dodge past the drone port. We're going to come around this way, around these machines, and into that slot. Just like that. Right. Reanimated Sam on its way. And then if I give this power, it should start working. So the power point is over here. We'll just slot that line in over there and connect to there. Right. So let's get noisy. Right, where's my reanimated Sam? Why is it not here yet? Ah, because I messed something up over here. Alright, let's fix it. Okay, there we go. And this is starting to work. Superb. Alright, let's get this stuff out of here. And I'm just going to use a Mark II pipe because I can. Pop that in there. Ooh, it's shiny. Look at that. Got a nice glow on it. Okay, so we are getting the dark matter residue. So this one needs to then make dark matter crystals. And all I need to do here is plug this machine in, really. Okay, dark matter crystals are being made. And I will soon be able to just feed them in here. So crystal oscillators, that's easy. L-clad sheets. Now, what I've done, because I'm lazy, is I've put a drone port in over here, and I'm transporting them via drone into this port, hopefully. I am. And then they are coming out on this line, and right now they just stop over here. So I need to get them to that machine over there, which will be a cinch. So I'm going to drag a belt over, and we'll just connect this line around the corner, and then we're going to hop over the bus. So I'll bring it down over this way, and I think I'm going to put it over the top of the pipe. So we can just bring it down like that, and that should work. Good. And then we have to bring it down into that spot. I think what I'll do is I'll just put a conveyor lift over here. Is that the right height? It needs to go 2 clicks up, I think. And plug in. And there's the L-clad sheets. I'll put another lift over here to bring the crystals, which we should have a few lying around now. And drag that belt over and just put it straight in. That's fine. Okay, so that takes care of the dark matter crystals, the L-clad sheets. Now, the crystal oscillators, let's have a look. I have a line right over here. See, this is where we are. I have a line right over here, and this is the line that's going to bring in crystal oscillators. Very simple and straightforward. Just like that. So that's the crystal oscillator sorted out. Oh, look how cool these time crystals are. Very nice. So the last thing we need to get in here is the Excited Photonic Matter. And I think that just gets created out of thin air, right? And I will need... What does it get created in? That gets made in a converter. Very easy. Let's see if we can squeeze a converter in over here somewhere. Alright, so it's going to overlap with some cables. And it's going to look quite tight. But I think I could do that. It doesn't have an input, so nothing to worry about there. I just have to make the Excited Photonic Matter and give it power. Alright, well this pole is full up, so what I'm going to do is upgrade it. I get a power pole Mark II and pop it in there. And then connect this up. And there you go, it's making Excited Photonic Matter. And then I'm going to have to pipe that into there. And I'll just use Mark I. And then we'll lift it up right over here. Is that correct? I'm going to temporarily put a foundation in here so that I can get this corner squared up. Because I want it to go that way. And it needs to come down first. Just like that. And boom. There you go. More shiny stuff. Look how cool this is going to look at night. Wait, am I out of alignment? Oh, bugger, I am. And that should fix that. There we go. That looks much better. So, as I was saying, more shiny stuff. So we have everything right now. We could put down a storage box. But yeah, everything is ready. We just need to take this very poorly positioned power pole and plug it into this machine. And everything starts flowing. There we go. It's getting everything. It's kicking off. Ooh, this is a nice animation. Oh, wow. All right. That was pretty sexy. Okay, so we are making superposition oscillators at a rate of 2 per minute. Grab myself a storage box and I'll put it... it doesn't... Oh, it fits in here. Gonna be a problem to get it out, maybe. Not really. And we'll just bring them out and put them over there. And... oh, I missed them. Let's see what these guys look like. Oh, there you go. Ooh, very, very freaky, but very cool. Okay, so we are getting superposition oscillators. We need to stack 100 of them, so that's going to take a little bit of time. I'll be messing around. As you can see, between episodes, I did a little bit more building to make sure that the buildings actually look like buildings instead of just floating platforms. Getting there, slowly. But yeah, in the meantime, we need more components. So back to the endpoint, which is the AI expansion server. We have the magnetic field generators. They are being delivered somewhere down that way. We have the superposition oscillators. Excited Photonic Matter is no problem. So then it's neural quantum processor. And that's going to be made in here. And we are going to do a third of what the recipe requires. In other words, we're making 1 per minute because we don't really need them for that much. And that means we need time crystals, supercomputers, Excited trigons, all of which I need to bring over. Because I've done no preparation for this side. So Excited trigons are down over there. Supercomputers are just underneath us. And time crystals are over there. Oh, it shouldn't be too difficult. And that will be the supercomputers that I've teed off the belt over there. And that's going to come up into there. So that's one issue sorted. All right, next up is the time crystals, which are over here. And I do have some in stock. Yep, looking good. So I'll bring a conveyor out. Let's see, where are we going to go with this? Maybe what I'll do is just run it over the top of this rubber line. So we'll come out to there and then we'll come out and go and then run it through. Ah, damn, there's a pipe right here. All right, I'm going to have to come next to this. It's okay. I will come around here and there's going to be a clash there as well. So just raise that and we're heading up there. So I'm going to need one of those and we'll bring it up to there, grab that line, plug it in, and then I'll just run it through on that line, turn it and plug it in. There we go. Time crystals on their way. Good. All right, so the next thing we need to do is this port over here. Oh wait, hang on, which one is it? Yeah, this port, this last port over here. This is bringing in the magnetic field generators. Wait, hang on, do I need those? I don't need those yet, do I? Oh no, it's the fix site. Right, it's a little bit of a longer distance away is the fix site. All the way down here. Okay, I can remove this now, I don't need that anymore. How much fix site do we have? That's not fix site. That's fix site. Oh, I've got quite a bit of it here. And I blocked myself. Let's see, I should probably move that splitter over a little bit. Because we're going to need to come into this building. What I may do is just bring it along the top of this belt. I don't think I'm going to try and take it through the bus. Or maybe I will. I could always take it up the ceiling. Follow the same line that the reanimated Sam is flowing through. Yeah, that could work. I just need to sort out the splitter. Alright, splitter is moved. So I can bring a belt over the top of it. Just there. And then bring this belt over on top of this. Just like that. And then I'm going to bring it out to here and I'm going to come off this line. Put a conveyor lift over here. Turn it that way. Oh my goodness me. Alright, that's fixed. Looks a little better. And then we're going to bring this through. And now because this one's at the top and I don't know what's at the bottom, well, I don't know, maybe it'll work. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's not going to work so well. So if I do conveyor lift through the floor like that, yeah, I know it's not in the ideal position, but it's still better than it was. There we go. That means I can bring this conveyor belt in there and all the way in, not quite, but far Straight in there. Why is there a kink? Well, I misaligned it somewhere. But anyway, okay, it's in. And that focuses everything. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use the neural quantum processors for anything else, so I will put a small storage in. They are going to produce pretty slowly, and I'll just have them feed straight out. And like that. So I believe that's everything. Oh yes, the Excited Photonic Matter. I haven't got that in yet. But that's pretty easy. What I can do is grab a floor hole, which I am not fond of. I'll grab a pipe and shove it in there. And then what I'll do, let's see. Where the heck is that pipe? Right, there it is. Yeah, I can just bring that across the floor. So bring this down. Let's see. How's that looking? Slightly off. There we go. That is spot on. Bring that down. Yeah, let's just put a junction in over here. We'll keep it on that line so it looks sort of decent. Bring this through and in there. Now, apparently you don't need pumps for gas. So I'm going to accept that we don't need pumps for gas because this stuff is, well, it's not actually a liquid or a gas. It's some kind of matter. Anyway, but that's everything. That is everything. I have time crystals, supercomputers, the fixed-out trigons, and the excited photonic matter. That means we'll be creating one neural quantum processor per minute. So I need to plug this in, but I haven't got it plugged into anywhere else. So let's... Oh, it is plugged in. Oh, there we go. It is. And we are kicking off. Good. Right, and pretty soon, hopefully, we'll see one come out. There we go. It's just like that. Little neural quantum processor. Alright, good. So, in case you haven't noticed, there's something we're not dealing with. There's a byproduct on both machines of dark matter residue. This one's already stopped working because it's got so much in it. That means that I need to do something about this. Right now, I know that we have 25 per minute coming out of here, and we have 50 per minute coming out of here. That's 75. This machine is currently taking in 120. So if I come in here and reduce this to 45, or actually I don't even need to do that. I'm going to keep it on full production. Why is this sharded? Okay, I'll come back to that. We need to bring a line down. So I'll put a floor hole on a center line here. Bring that into there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a junction down over here. And I hope there's enough space there. That doesn't look terrible. Take this and plug it into there. But just change the mode. We'll do it the other way so it looks better. Oh wow, it's doing the same thing in both directions. Well, I don't want it clipping through my belts. Well, it has to go up anyway, so then I might as well make it go up. So on that center line, raise it up, and we'll put it through to there, raise it up, grab a junction. I haven't given myself enough space, have I? Well, maybe I have. If I change the mode, yeah, that works. Alright, so it is working. Good. So we take this, plug it. Alright, so that is now connected. This is coming through. And then we're going to run this to a junction that I am going to put over here. Okay, that kind of works. Not too bad. And then, pumps don't work, but hopefully valves do. So right now I'm getting 75 back. How many crystals did I need? I only needed 12. Okay, so I needed 12 dark matter crystals, which is 120. So if I restrict this, the 120 minus 75, then I could pop in here and reduce this to 45, and that should keep everything running. I would have to flush some pipes first. Let's see if that'll work. That should get these guys working again. There we go. So this is going to get its 120, 75 from there, 45 from there. Well, that's balanced things, hopefully. And that means that we are ready to take the next step, which is the AI expansion server. I just need to bring in the magnetic field generators. We have the neural quantum processor, the superposition oscillator, and excited photonic matter is no problem. And we will have another 25 dark matter residue to shove back into that system, reducing that input valve to 20. Perfect, and that should balance everything. I say should, because it should. The most work here would be to get the magnetic field generators from that drone port. Everything else is right here. There they are, all waiting for me. So, do I bring it down or up? I think I'm going to take it I've already got the L-clad sheets going up to the top, so no reason why we shouldn't do this. And then back out, and there we go. Okay, let's see. Where am I going to take this through? Is there a lower belt? No, they're both high. All right, I'll just go over the top of the modular engine belt. Let's just check further down the line and make sure that that's not going to cause a problem. Well, no, not really. Yeah, I can just come up a little early and then bring it across to there. Yeah, no problem. So going on top of the modular engine belt and a little kink to get it in. And then I'm just going to need to increase the height by 1. Okay, we are here. So I will just... Oh boy, that is a little tight. Yep, it's not going to be straight. Okay, well, we are going... Where the heck are we going? Alright, I gotta put belts in. This last one over here, this will be for the magnetic field generators. And where exactly is that? Okay, that's not too bad. I might need to drop it, which is actually going to work out quite well. So I will bring it out as far as I can. And bring it to there. Conveyor lift. And go down 1. And basically I'm going over the top of this belt all the way down to here. So ceiling mount, and we'll make it double deep. Yeah, that'll be fine. And this can come over to... Oh gosh, I've got to do another one. Okay, plug that in there, and that in there. Oh, that looks good. I can put this back. All right, magnetic field generators coming in. Next, we will deal with the superposition oscillators. Okay, so those will go in there. I think I'm just going to bring them out at the exit. So I need to take them to there. Yeah, I can do that from that side. Bring it to there. I think that's online. All right, I can't belt it. I'm going to have to drop this one a little bit. Drop it down 2 notches and then put one over here and bring it up and come down 2 notches from the ceiling on that one and bring that through to there. Ah, the SpaghettiOs are strong. And then we need to get the neural quantum processors in there, which is actually very easy. I'll bring it out of the back of this machine. Should I wrap it around and not go under? I don't know. Yeah, what the heck. We'll go this way. I'll just have to raise up over here somewhere so that the fluids can go. Okay, so that's the middle one too. I'll just raise... Nope, not there. So put it there, and then we'll come back 2 from the middle of that and raise it up. Remove the floor hole. And this, I should have raised it up more, but, well, it will raise up on its own. But why? Okay, so if I go onto the line, which is there, and then raise it up to there, why is it out? That's super weird. Maybe it's because I wasn't far enough back with that. Anyway, it doesn't matter, it's in. Okay, so we have everything except... the stuff that should be coming in from... I'm going to bring it in from the bottom now. So after all that, it was a bit of a waste to raise that conveyor. Maybe I'll fix it. So that is going to go in there. And then I'm going to tee off the line that's coming in here. Ooh, wow. Busy over here. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. And I might be able to get away with this. Well, I'm super impressed with that. And with that... we have everything plugged in that we need, and then I just need to restrict this valve now to 20, and that should balance the system once I turn that machine on. So let's turn it on, and there we have it. Everything is going in, looks like it's going okay. I only need 256 of these, so small box, and I'll just put it off to the side. Oh no, hang on, I won't. I almost forgot I need to plug this in. Let's see if we can get a junction to work here. It's not going to work. No, man. All right, well, I'm going to put a junction over here. Have it in that direction. Floor hole I will have on the same line. So right there. Pipe in there. Pipe from there to there. Perfect-ish. Now the small storage can come in. And I can just put it there. And pop a conveyor belt in. Oh, that's interesting. Of course it wouldn't, because, you know, it's the wrong way around. Oh, that's the right way around, so I'll be able to plug it in, but let's have a look at what we've got here. And there they are. AI expansion server. Fantastic. So I need 256 of them. I'm making them at a rate of 1 per minute. 256 minutes, not too bad. And I have been messing around for quite a long time, so maybe I should go and check how many of the biomechanical sculptures I have in stock. I think I have quite a lot. Oh yeah, oh wow. I got a huge amount. Alright, so we need 1,000. And these can now get sunk because I don't have any need for them after this. I don't know how many that is, but let's head over to the space elevator and go and drop them in. Oh, I've got 750 there. And in go the last 250. Complete. Okay, so that's good. So it's just the last two that we're working on. That will be it. We haven't unlocked access to the last one, and I'm going to have to wait until I get all the superposition oscillators that I need to unlock the next one. They are working at 2 per minute. Now, let's have a look at my power situation. I have so much excess power, my word. Okay, so almost 40 gigawatts. I could speed this up, and I think that's what I'm going to do because all of those have disappeared out of the box. So let's... Oh, I'm going to have to go back to my storage and pick up my summer sloops. Alright, I'm back and I've got summer sloops and I'm going to drop them in here and let's double that production. Now you say maybe, well, why didn't you just make it 4 per minute? Well, that's because I don't have enough of the stuff behind the system to do it. Maybe I could. I mean, I'm making 5 crystal oscillators, so I could possibly have made more. And I also have a little bit of L-clad sheeting. Yeah, maybe I could have, but this is fine. Now we're making 4 per minute, so that should speed things up a little. Let's have a look. We already have 10 AI expansion servers. Nice. So it's not going to take too long to get this all finished. These machines are pretty amazing. And I think that's it. I don't think there are any new machines coming. Not that I know of. Okay, so I'm going to monitor this, see how it goes. Everything seems to be working okay. If this starts backing up or something, I may have to make some adjustments. But yeah, I think everything looks pretty good. So next episode, we tackle the last part. That should be fun. I am not sure what's involved in it yet. We'll have to check it out. But if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the playthrough so far. I do enjoy your feedback and I do appreciate all the interactions. So thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers.